Hey everyone, a Nerd Day Mark here, and got some candy toy blogs to go over. I'm currently working on the first wave of Soto Kamen Rider Gavv 1. So this week is gonna be a rough week for content because I have maintenance coming and remodeling basically the other half of my bathroom. Um, so I have to take some time off from work and I have to be out of the apartment with the pets for like 7 or 8 hours. So this will affect my review for what episode 8 of Gavv because I'm gonna try and get it done today, but like because I'm taking time off from work, I have to get extra work done. So I'm gonna try my hardest, but this will affect some stuff. Like the Gavv video, I have a lot of candy toy stuff that I need to get done. And it's just ironic how much candy toy stuff I have to work on when we have 3 blog posts today. We have some Gavv stuff, we have some Boonboomger stuff, and then we also have some Shoto Super announcements and reservations that just started that I'm actually genuinely excited for. And yeah, I don't waste any time though. I actually want to start off with the Gavv stuff because we got some Gochizo announcements as well as a new Converge motion. So, wave 2 of the SG Rider Gochizos is getting announced. And so I just got set 1 in the mail. I have a video I'm going to put up probably after this one going over my big box of all my Kamen Rider candy toy stuff. And then I already built all of the SG Gochizos because you have to put the stickers on them. So I'm going to find a way to show off each one of those individually. I filmed a bunch of stuff. I just don't know how I'm going to present that content. So let's go over this. Obviously, in case you didn't know, all the SG ones do work with the DX Henshin Belt Gavv. And the first one we have the Cookies Gochizo. I'm really curious what this form is going to look like, honestly, because cookies. And anyone who knows me, I don't mess with leaks, so I don't know if any leak forms have happened. It looks cool. I like the little feet right there. That's a very chill looking Gochizo. When you look at the eyes with the eyelids, I'm not gonna make if you know me and you know my content, and you know a lot of my, this is one of my favorite looking Gochizos right now. Then this is the Peaky Gochi. It says elephant, but it looks like a dinosaur. Is that like one of those like? It looks almost like a Nestle Crunch type candy that has like a little like white chocolate dinosaur on it. Um, I don't eat a lot of candy and this and that. So I'm not sure. Like I go to the candy toy aisles. I don't know if these are a real thing that you can eat. I have not seen them. I like dinosaurs, so I am all for if I can find whatever this snack is at Mitsuwa or Tokyo Central or anything like that. I'm gonna pick those up because like that looks appetizing, especially if that's like a white chocolate little dinosaur right there, like especially fossil style. Oh, it says Charapaki excavated dinosaur. Oh, it's a classic candy series, so maybe it's not a series anymore. Oh, okay, never mind. I lied. This is my favorite looking Gochizo when they're opened and activated. The eye, like the little teeth. That's. I need to. I need to know what that form's gonna be because it is chocolate related, and it's chocolate based. So okay. Oh, we see it right here on the box. That's. I mean, it's cool. It's not as exciting as I thought it was gonna be, but that is a cool looking form. I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we have the Ryuki Rider Gochizo. Love the Rider ones. That looks cool. I like that. And then we're going to have the Wizard one. Oh, I'm so glad Wizard is one that opens with like the flaps in front. Oh, that looks nice. I like that one. That's a good one. And then we have Revi and Vice. And we can see them open. Not bad. Those are pretty good. So this is the whole lineup. Just 6 of them. This will be coming in November for 500 yen, excluding tax each. It's a pretty solid lineup. Right now, my issue with the Gochizos, and I talk about it briefly in my unboxing video of all the stuff that I got. So like I got the second wave of the DX Gochizos and the first wave of the SG, and how the Gochizos are being released. Like there's also the GP, the Gashapon Gochizos, and those are going to be the bane of my existence to get, because I'm going to have to probably go through Bai, get them all individually, wait for them all to be in my little locker set lot area, and then have them all shipped to me, because there's just so many different SG ones, like that, the Blade one, or the Gashapon ones, the GP ones, and I'm like, man, that's excessive. But if we go back, let's go back. Now, there's more, because we have the 6th Converse Motion release, which is coming out in April, and we're going to get Ryuki, Knight, Zolda, Uja, Ryuga. So, I like the Converse Motion so much. I'm behind. I've only got the first 3 sets, because I haven't really been keeping up with Converse, because Converse Motion aren't like a top priority for me. There was a while when I was going back and buying older ones, because I do want like all of them. But I like the Motion ones, like something about the Converse, because even though they're so small, the detail and the paint on them is always impressive to me. Usually, like I said, my main complaint about them, which is completely understandable as to why they don't do it, is the fact that the drivers are usually like blank, like not colored in. But it's not a deal breaker for me. Like, oh, look at these, look so good. I'm not gonna lie, like that's a good lineup. Like I like Ryuki, and then oh, we got a Hibiki in the set too. That's a good one. And we have Ghost or Tamashi. So obviously this is a guaranteed pickup for me. I mean, I'm a big Ghost fan. If you don't see, behind me, I have the Ghost helmet right there. I'm still like, this is how busy I've been. I haven't even finished doing my like displays behind me, and I was hoping to get that done like a week or 2 ago. So that's it for Converge Motion 6. This will be in April. The reservations already started on Premium Bandai and other ones ahead of time. So that's some good announcements, honestly. That's pretty good. Now, here's what I've been waiting for. What were we going to do about more Minipla stuff for Boonboomger? And in case you're wondering, it's Premium Bandai related, because we're getting the Killer Robo set, and that's going to be Premium Bandai. So the pre-orders just started on the 20th. So yesterday in the US, Saturday in Japan. We have the Boom Boom Killer trailer. I love it. It looks so good. This is sick as hell. I need this. Like, no questions asked. I need the trailer. Especially when you transfer the trailer. Like, this looks so damn cool. Like, this color palette choice usually wouldn't appeal to me. Like, yeah, like, gunmetal and gray with black and stuff like that, and kind of like that weird, like, pumpkin orangish color, but the mud brown isn't really something I'm like, oh man, that's good. But like, this looks sick. I like this a lot. Then we're gonna get the Boom Boom Killer Off-Road and Killer Wagon. Once again, I like the even though it's a sticker, I do like the coloring right here. They look cool. And then we have them all combined into the Killer Robo, or Buzzing Killer Robo. Dude, that's delicious looking. Like, the downside is you can even look at it, you can see there's a good amount of stickers. It's Premium Bandai, so I kind of was hoping, it wouldn't be sticker heavy for Premium Bandai, but that's how it's been, recently. Premium Bandai stuff outside of the Sotos that they did for the Premium Bandai versions for Gotchard, which I still think were just phenomenal. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna pre-order it. The pre-orders are open now. This is not gonna be released until March of next year. This is the thing that, like, kind of, is there anything? Oh, okay, there's more stuff. We'll go over the Udos in a second. This is what kind of bothers me, and I get it, but it's like, man, this isn't coming out till March, and I do believe by that time frame, like, it's like, okay, we're going into the next show. But this thing's only 5,000 yen. With tax, 5,500 yen. This is what, 30? Because sadly, well, I mean, it's good for us. It's not good for Japan's economy right now. The yen is the value is low, so getting stuff right now via Japan, like you're this is a good time if you're collecting from a saving money standpoint. It just sucks for the economy that like the yen is just so low. But coming out in March, it's like sometimes like I don't know. For me, with Kamen Rider, I feel like we're getting stuff in a better time frame. Ultraman's the same way. Super Sentai, like especially from the candy toy standpoint, because they're not getting monthly releases because there's not a bunch of forms like in Kamen Rider. There's not a bunch of gimmicks and this and that. So their stuff is always spaced out more, which I appreciate because I don't think I could handle new Super Sentai stuff every month at the same time as Kamen Rider. That would just financially like cripple me. But I will say that, man, I wish this was coming out in like December or January. March, I'll forget this is coming out, and then I'll get the invoice from my guy that's like, hey, I'm shipping it out to you now, just letting you know. And it's like, oh crap, I forgot March. So then also November 4th, so in about what, let's see, yeah, exactly 2 weeks from today, our Yudo set 2, which I've been over already. My kitten is losing her mind over there. She's trying to take her collar off. She's being fresh. I already got my pre-order in. I've already went over these in detail, but these are coming out in exactly 2 weeks. Love this. We got freaking Boon Red. Was it 119? And then let's see what else they have coming out. And then in December, we're getting the Leo Rescue and Champion Carrier. So I mean, we got some good stuff coming out. November and December, I'm really excited. Those are gonna be 2 really good months for Super Sentai merch dropping. So I'm actually really excited for that. And let's close this out. Let's close this out with the Shoto Super announcement. And I feel like I don't know why. I thought this was already announced. But maybe I was wrong. I could have swore we already I already did a video on these, but we have the Shoto Super Zuden Sentai Kyryuger. Sorry, I butcher the names. That's my bad. And so this is gonna be coming out in January. It's 8,500 yen, 9,350 yen, including tax. Pre-orders are actually closed as of yesterday. And what, 9,350 yen? That's what, 76 to 78, maybe $79. It's under 80, so it's not bad. Like I said, the downside with the Shoto Supers, and it's something I've been saying for a while now, is if you aren't gonna get these when they come out, you're gonna pay the markup. Because as someone who's gone back and bought some SMP stuff and wanted to get some Shoto Supers, and I didn't pre-order, and I was looking at some of the pricing, and I was like, this is just atrocious markup. But the quality is insane on these things. So we have our red right here. I like that they're using the GIFs that they made with the photos as like a slideshow to kind of show the posability of them. I really enjoy that. We have black right here. The detail with the kind of like the scales on the arm, like the scaling, that's it shows a lot better on this one than it does on red. So you can actually see the detail lines in there. That's actually really cool. Then we have blue. Then we have our green and pink. These look insane. Like, I haven't seen this show. This is gonna be next to my list. I'm gonna be watching Geki Ranger first. Then I'll be watching this one. I wanted to watch this when they were doing the whole King Oger stuff, but I didn't have time. So once I'm done with Geki, I'm gonna watch this one. And then they're gonna go over some of the specs and some of the little pieces that are on it, so you can see kind of the mold with the helmet. This doesn't look like there's any stickers. This looks like this is 100% painted, so I appreciate that. And then we have the shoulder pad. You can see some of the details and paint work for the chest and the back, and how the pattern for the fang teeth is on them. I appreciate it. And I like this is what I like. Like, I love, don't get me wrong, I love my Yudos. The reason why SH Figure Arts, I don't mess with SH Figure Arts anymore is strictly because, one, the price point, and two, you don't get full teams always. Lately they've just been doing like, the red lead, and that's kind of it. If they were doing full teams, I'd be a little more I'd be more open to buying SH Figure Arts. But they don't, so I'm not going to care about SH Figure Arts. And the Yudos I love because of the price. The entry price point is there. You get, you get a good amount of accessories. They're pretty posable. Stickers aren't as obnoxious, but there's something about the molds and the paint and everything else with the Shoto Supers that's just like unmatched. It's undefeated. Like, the quality is always insane. Like, even right now, we got the weapons right there, and I'm hoping you can see the posability of even doing like the little poses with it, and then all the armor pieces and accessories. Mind you, these stands are sold separately. I've been getting a bunch of these because my guy throws little extras in when my orders, and I got a bunch of these now, and I was always like, oh, maybe I'll like, do giveaway or like resell them or give them to my friends. But then I realized, well, if I'm going to get Shoto Super stuff, I'm going to keep these for these because these are the little ones that are for the Shoto. These are the Shokugan bases. Because I have a whole bunch for my Gundam models and SH Figure Arts. I was like, those are actually hard to find out here without ordering them online. So we have like the shield. My little tangent. We have all the weapons. I'm hoping we get a photo where it just shows everything because there's a lot of accessories right now and showing them all combined and this and that. I was like, no, dude, like that looks like, I don't even know what this weapon is because I haven't seen the show. This looks insane. This looks badass. Like, this is definitely the next show that I'm gonna be watching after Geki. But yeah, these looks really cool. Sadly, no photo of everything. They'll probably do a photo with everything when they do like the review before it drops. But sadly, pre-orders are closed. So if you didn't get the pre-orders in through Premium Bandai, obviously you could still go through third parties. There are places like Toku Collectibles, Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know if they're going to carry it. And other ones. So this is the time where you'd have to go to one of those sites to pre-order because if you're going through Premium Bandai, you can't. And it's really tough to do it anyways. And that is it. Man, I'm genuinely happy and excited with the amount of Super Sentai stuff coming out and announced. We are getting closer to the anniversary. What was it, 50th? Which is insane. I've really genuinely enjoyed this journey into Super Sentai that I don't think would have honestly happened. And I want to do a video about it because there's this misconception, and I get comments about it, and even in conversations that like I'm this big Power Ranger fan and Super Sentai and this and that, and that's honestly not like I like Power Rangers, but as of right now, I was doing the math. I've seen more Super Sentai seasons than I've seen Power Ranger seasons, and Super Sentai, like I'm getting into it more and more, and it all started, with Zenkaiser and me having the YouTube channel, but also it started when, what was that one? Dino Fury didn't have like merch out, and I was like watching it. I was enjoying the show, and I was actually reviewing the show for a while there when it was easier to like get before it went to Netflix. When it went to Netflix, it was easier, but like me not having cable and this and that, I had to go and find the episodes online to watch while they were airing, and it just became an ass ache to review. But the lack of merch was like, well, I'm gonna go check out the Super Sentai counterpart, Rio Soldier, and then I watched that, and I know a lot of people it's a polarizing show with opinions. Some people either hate it or love it. There's no real in between and indifference. But I got the merch from that show because there was no Dino Fury merch, and then I was like, well, let me check out some more modern stuff because before all this, I saw Zoo Ranger, the one that Mighty Morpho is based off of, and some of like Car Ranger. That's all I've ever like seen because I was always Ultraman, Godzilla, Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider and I've been watching over 20 years. Ultraman I watched when I was a kid. Godzilla I've been watching since I was like, 8 or 9. Like getting VHS tapes with bad dubs and this and that. And so Super Sentai is something I'm still like, over the last 4 years has been just really great to get into. So I'm really excited to see all these like older seasons getting like Super Shotos and SMP stuff, like Live Man. I didn't buy like Live Man. I bought like the SMP stuff and like the Big Turtle and this and that. And I was like, I would have never bought this stuff years ago if I hadn't seen the shows. And I probably would have never wanted to see the shows or managed, but like all it took was like a couple shows to really get me hooked. And I was like, oh man, like, you know, I got more time. Like, it's about I'm watching this stuff more than like regular current airing like Western US shows. I mean, I'm still watching a lot of stuff, but so, you know, the whole Super Sentai journey for me has been like a lot of fun, and I do want to make a video about it because I do want to go into this big deep dive into basically picking Super Sentai last as the Toku franchise to get into compared to everything else, because it's been mind-blowing to me over the years, like getting, especially with, if you've seen my videos and stuff like that, like Boonboomger, I love. Yes, I'm not reviewing it because I dislike it. I'm not reviewing it because I don't have time. Like, that's the problem, is time. And there's not enough time working full-time, being married, and, you know, everything else, and, you know, trying to have some semblance of a social life and touching grass. I'm not chronically online, so I don't really get the luxury to, you know, binge a lot of stuff and make a lot of content, because bills, and California's expensive, and all these things I buy are not cheap. Like, if any of you guys are a fan of Zio Agito's channel and this and that, he does the Toku debt every year. I am now the back-to-back Toku debt winner, and I'm going for a three-peat this year. Not intentionally, it's just now that I'm into Super Sentai more, I'm spending more money, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving these announcements. Like, everything that's been shown today for Super Sentai, whether it's the Shoto Super, the Minipla, you know, the Yudos 2, the freaking Premium Bandai for Killer Robo, like all that stuff, like those are already pre-ordered for me because they just are so damn good. But that's it for the video. I'm sorry for this tangent at the end. It's just, I really enjoy talking about this stuff, especially candy toys, especially the rise of candy toys. Candy toys are getting so much better. Kid, what are you doing? But yeah, that's it. Sorry, she's being so, like, she's cute. She's like a year and a half old. She's cute, but she's also kind of like a bitch, you know. She's just like, she's making cute faces at me, but at the same time she's like destroying my property. So it's like, I don't know, she's trying to eat the cord on my PlayStation 5 controller. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying this stuff, like all the Super Sentai stuff. I do want to do, and I'm working on the script for it because I don't really do scripted content. I'm making a video basically going over the whole entire history of candy toys and the evolution of it, all the way through all the different like conversions. Everything. This is like, that's why I still have some of the mini plots for Zenkaiser over here, and stuff like that, because I'm working on a big like video, and it's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 videos total. But that's it for the video. I'll thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the subscribe button, like, comment below, give me Super Sentai season recommendations. I take those seriously, and I've been going through them, and I have rooms on the roster for more to watch. So let me know your favorite seasons, and I will check them out. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.